Hey everyone, Lindsay here with Heritage Stables, and Elvis is my assistant today. Quick video on health and maintenance. Alright, so Elvis has an interesting phenomenon that I have to check on him regularly that some horses have, and it has to do with his teeth, specifically his canines. And I'm going to kind of open his mouth and you can see his canine tooth right there. Most males, which would be geldings or stallions, have these. And this one looks very clean, but you can kind of see the gum, hopefully. Around the bottom of it is a little red and irritated. We would call that gingivitis in horses. And I'm going to come around to the other side and show you why that was happening. Okay? I know, buddy, you're very, very cute. And I'm going to stick my fingers in your mouth and make you very sad. So you can see this one, I know, it's not very nice, is coated with some plaque around the base of it. There you go. This is not his wolf teeth, okay? Wolf teeth are farther back here where their cheek teeth start, okay? And it's what we consider the first premolar, and it's much smaller. These are his canine teeth. I've already cleaned the one on the other side that we looked at, and this one still has the plaque buildup on it, so I just want to stop and show you that. Plaque buildup on your horse's canines can be a sign of early Cushings. Okay, so if you have this, Elvis is 17, so this is basically, we know he's kind of pre-Cushionoid kind of horse. I know, it makes you sound like you're an alien, Elvis, I'm sorry. Anyway, so it's a sign of kind of a pre-Cushing's disorder. There's a great drug on the market called Presend that you can get from your veterinarian. If you think your horse is beginning to develop Cushing's symptoms, please call your vet. They can be tested for it. This with Elvis, as you can see, he's quite trim, very fit. He could be a real overweight, kind of obese horse, but he's in our lesson program, so he works 5 days a week, sometimes multiple times a day, but at least once a day. So we keep him, super duper healthy. He looks great. So we're not worried about that yet. Really all we're worried about is the gingivitis around his canines. When the plaque builds up, as he continues, if this disease symptom continues to develop, we'll put him on the Presend. But we're just watching him right now with our vet. But what I have to do is with this plaque buildup is I have to go in and knock it off that canine tooth every 6 months or so as it builds up and starts to cause a little bit of that gingivitis. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that. Basically what I have is a very small little multi-tool here that has kind of, you can see, rounded points, so it's not going to hurt his tongue or his gums or his lips or anything if it comes in contact with them. And I would just basically very carefully open his mouth and kind of grab around the tooth and then rotate it to knock the plaque off. And then I would position it the other way and grab around the tooth and rotate it to knock it off. So let me see if I can get a good perspective for you guys to see basically what I'm doing. I can prop the camera right here. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what this is going to look like. Okay, buddy. So for him to keep his mouth open, I'm carefully going to reach in the side of his mouth. I'm a vet technician, so I do this kind of thing pretty regularly. If you're not comfortable doing this, have your vet do it. Okay, so I'm going to hold his tongue here, just lightly, because they find it kind of irritating if you really squeeze on it, just to keep his mouth open so he doesn't bite down on this tool while I'm using it. Okay? And I'm sorry you won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing, but hopefully you'll get the idea. Oh no, it's super annoying. You're being a good boy. So I'm just going to lock this around the tooth here. That's not nice. And then rotate it back and forth to clean all that off. Take a look at it. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to let go of his tongue and kind of step away. Put my multi-tool down. And I'll show you how this looks. I'm sorry you guys couldn't see perfectly what I did, but I'll show you how it looks now that I've got that cleaned off. So you can see, easy buddy, you're a good boy. Yes, how much prettier that looks. And you can see there's a little bit of blood here at the base, and that's not uncommon if you have a gingivitis starting to develop. That'll be gone in about 2 days after having the plaque cleaned off. So quick video, health and maintenance. If you see that kind of plaque building up on your horse and the gum around the base is starting to look really red and inflamed, really if you see that kind of plaque build up, if you're not comfortable taking care of that on your own, like what I just did, have your vet or another horse savvy friend just knock it off with a little tool like that. Hemostats work really well. It's actually what most vets use to knock that kind of plaque off of their canines. And then if you're worried about a possible Cushing's diagnosis, talk to your vet about testing for that. All right, hope you found this video helpful. There you have it.